verdict is...
I know there's a criticism out there that my administration has been spending with reckless abandon.
Turn your favor on your friend.
Don't need materials, don't need cash. We got the kingdom, you can check that.
Always gonna be an uphill battle. I love that song because it always is going to be an uphill battle. There's a storm in every good thing that happens. And every good thing that happens, you can be sure that a storm is on the way that you have to overcome. I'm sitting in my vehicle. I'm thinking about how the unbelievers, and I talked about this before, how the unbelievers, they got it, but the believers don't. I'm thinking about songs like the one I was just singing, or secular artists or athletes. They know the value of no pain, no gain. They know how hard it is to make it. They know they gotta fight to get what they need. No player in the NBA did it get there easy, including the players' kids, players who played, like Gary Payton. His son was in the NBA. Shaq's son not in the NBA, but got to work hard to get there. Dwayne Wade's son, LeBron James' son. You have to work hard to get there. The main thing I'm thinking about right now, I'm thinking about movies and how movies get the message. One of the movies that I see that gets the message is Taken. All three of them. Everything's going good. Everything starts off well. In the first one, his daughter, she goes on a vacation. She goes to see a group, and she gets kidnapped. And he has to overcome it along with her. And in the end, they're okay. Something similar happened in the second and the third. The movie Avengers. It's pretty much the same thing. It's always a storm that you have to overcome. I often think about the stuff Jesus went through when he carried that cross. What kind of storms did he have to endure besides him being whipped? I think it's a lot of stuff that's not said in the Bible or that's not talked about. Like Jimmy Swaggart said a long time ago. Ex-pastor Jimmy Swaggart, he said something similar. He said it's a lot they're not saying that Jesus went through, but all I know, he carried the sins of the world on his back. And the world has a lot of sins. And he carried them all on his back and conquered it. Yeah, he dealt with some stuff. I don't want to go off track. I want to stay on track. The title of my podcast is Beauty in Storms. I want everyone to see the beauty in the storms in their lives. Yes, you don't like it. You don't like the storms. Nobody does, but it really is beauty in storms. Just because it gets a little hard, gets a little rough along the way, it doesn't mean that God is punishing you. You have to work to overcome it. You have to work to overcome it. And if you don't, you basically quit. It's no such thing as a good thing happening without something coming to test you. I call them storms. Some people may call them something else. So what Miley Cyrus said in that song, I don't know who wrote it, but it's true. It's always, the key word is always. It's always going to be an uphill battle. It's always going to be something you're going to have to move away. It's always going to be a mountain you're going to have to move away. You got to make up your mind. You going to walk through the storm? You going to get through the storm? Or you going to let the storm just take you and drive you away? Got to make up your mind. And I'm one of the ones that kind of made up, not kind of, I'm one of the ones that made up my mind. If the storm comes, I'm walking through it. I'm walking through it. It may be hard, it may be rough. Some things of mine that I love, they may fall off. Some things may happen, but I'm going to get through it. This coronavirus thing is just another storm, and there's plenty more going to happen along the way that you just got to get through. Why spend energy complaining about it and all that other stuff, and it's not helping? You just got to find a way to get through it. Beauty in storms. You all have a nice night or a nice day. Just have a nice time. Make sure you find the beauty in your storm.